So I haven't made a video like this before, but I think it's important for you guys to understand and see what's happening in Fortnite right now, what the situation is, and I also wanted to add in my thoughts and opinions of all this right now. So as a small content creator, I really haven't liked how the scene is for Fortnite right now, the situation and all these modes, creative maps, and the poor prioritization for Fortnite for Battle Royale. It's very hard to make good quality content nowadays. You just can't exactly pull in that kind of engagement and the quality you had back in the day. You know, I've taken an unofficial a year break because I was just burnt out of how bad Fortnite was, and now I'm slowly coming back into the scene, and again, I've not seen any improvements. If not, it's going backwards. Some of these problems is that Fortnite's prioritizing collabs and all these multi-billion-dollar agreements over Battle Royale. Battle Royale is what defined Fortnite at the beginning. You know, Fortnite was successful because it outshined all of these other games like Call of Duty, H1Z1, and the Battle Royale genre. It's still a successful game. It still brings in millions of players every day, but it isn't what it used to be. You know, take a look at chapters 1 through 4. Before the metaverse, before all these game modes, before Fortnite wanted to become Roblox 2.0. You know, chapters 1 through 4 had a strong and rich storytelling along with Battle Royale. The seasons, the content, it was so perfect. And that started going downhill at chapter 5 when Fortnite prioritized all these other game modes, Rocket Racing, Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival over Battle Royale. The core audiences is with Battle Royale no matter what. Splitting the overall Battle Royale audience into all these fragments of all these game modes isn't a good thing, because you're not going to exactly have a high retention span for Fortnite Battle Royale because of all these other game modes. And it doesn't help that they're splitting their resources as well. All this development is going into 5 different ways instead of 1, which is degrading the quality of Battle Royale. And the sad thing is, if you guys haven't heard, a few hours ago today, Fortnite laid off over 1,000 employees. Now, most of these employees were important Fortnite figures, as they were designers, coordinators, developers for the game for so long. And seeing them wake up just to be laid off by Fortnite, a game that they worked a good part of their lives into, is just pretty sad. You know, for example, Evan Kinley was an important behind the scenes person for Fortnite Competitive. He was the guy who did the behind the scenes work and did all these bugs and fixes for LAN events and Fortnite tournaments. And it's just so sad to see that each one of those 1,000 people have played a big role for Fortnite. Some of them even made all of the thumbnails all for each season, which is pretty insane. And an important fact that I want to show you guys is that over the 3 years of Fortnite, almost 2,000 layoffs happened, but not a single person out of the leadership team, out of the management of Epic Games has been affected by this, which shows that they're pretty much out of touch with Fortnite. And most of these firings are happening in the HR department. They simply just don't understand how it will affect the game. So don't expect the next few seasons to be such high quality, because all of these people are gone. They're not gonna produce any high quality seasons and content. And this makes me very mad, because one of the main reasons Tim Sweeney explained that he laid off so many workers was that because of the cost, because apparently it costs so much to run Fortnite now. They're not bringing in the amounts of retention and player counts as they used to, which is meaning they're spending more than they earn. It also shows that actions have consequences when you do all these decisions. You do the metaverse, you pay all these maps, all these slot game modes, millions of dollars. On the screen right now, these 5 maps alone have generated over $115 million of revenue. That's how much money Fortnite paid for those maps. Steal a Brain Rot alone made $24 million. $24 million alone could have just been towards the Fortnite developers. It's just sad to see that Epic Games isn't prioritizing again. They only care about all this contracting and agreement money that companies like Disney and DC Comics is giving to make all these slot skins. And on top of that, they've had the audacity to increase V-Buck prices. $8.99 doesn't get you 1,000 V-Bucks anymore. It gets you 800 V-Bucks, and they've cut down half of the Battle Pass's rewards, which you get back from it. But a good thing, I would say, amongst all of the terrible stuff that's been going on today, is that Battle Royale will definitely be getting a net positive, because Fortnite recently uploaded a post on Twitter that all of the metagame main game modes are now going offline. So you have Rocket Racing, you have Fortnite Festival, you have Ballistics, all going offline around April 16th. That's going to cut all of the unnecessary development towards those game modes, and Battle Royale might gain some of those audiences back. which is a good thing. And if Tim Sweeney and the heads of Fortnite don't understand that prioritization needs to happen, where Battle Royale goes above all of these collab skins, paying out all these map creators, then Fortnite's definitely gonna go downhill. Fortnite will die. Now, a few solutions I have is to listen to the audiences, and the majority of the audiences want certain things that made the game fun, even myself. For example, I agree on the OG movement animations coming back. That's such a small fix where it could be an optional toggle setting where people can customize the way they want to run, because I promise you, so many people quit at chapter 5 when they changed the animations. The animations are just too realistic and it's just not good. It's not what people want, which is why player counts die and all this retention is going away. Now, a good thing I see about this is that Fortnite understands that these game modes that they're removing are not bringing in the engagement that they wished for, because Fortnite, again, is not supposed to be Roblox 2.0 where you can play as many experiences and types of Fortnite you would want. It's supposed to be a battle royale genre, which has made the game successful. And recently chapter 7 season 2 launched, but the engagement and activity, the amount of people that joined was not very good. And I personally spent time checking the season and it did not feel very special to me. It felt like chapter 7 season 1 but with a big update. That's pretty much it. It was not anything crazy. And that's an issue. If Fortnite creators like Lacey and Stable Ronaldo also agree that Fortnite isn't what it was back then, back a year ago, back 2 years ago, it's just becoming slop. They're prioritizing way too much again. And I'll say this, if Fortnite wants to continue to save their game, prioritize Battle Royale at the very top. Have a good storyline, have a good battle pass, have entertaining content and new items, gameplay, new features, can continue to listen to what people want, give more options, give more customization to people to compromise. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much a quick video of what's happening with Fortnite, why things are the way it is. I know I didn't cover as much, but I'll be pumping out a few shorts explaining the Fortnite situation a bit more specific. I just hope that Battle Royale will be saved. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this overall and any suggestions that Fortnite should do. Also, make sure to let me know if I missed anything as well. I'll keep on making shorts to inform you all about the situation, so stay tuned.